Yep. Yeah. We go. I had to get my Mind Not State t-shirt out. I know you have the real meal deal.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Why not?
Yeah.
Minnesota, right?
North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Yeah. Yeah. My son and daughter-in-law both graduated from there.
I know when I was whenever they have a thing showing the coldest place.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they lived there for 20 years, and they, yeah, we were there for many Christmases, and the winter time is cold. I don't think they get as much snow as they used to. I think it's just cold. Oh, yeah. 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 Is it turned on? Should I join?
I haven't started.
Oh.
Have you done that cooking show yet? The one with Shepherd's Pond?
Oh. That was Sunday.
Sunday?
Yeah, it was delicious. Yeah, it was so good. I'm looking forward to making it. And not hard, didn't look hard. You know, just, yeah.
Like I said, just like get it all prepped.
Yeah.
Take your time on your steps so you make sure you get that right on your steps. You can have your mash ahead of time, or you can make it completely after because they can sit and rest.
Right.
You make your potatoes, you don't like have your head spinning in two directions. At some point, Jonathan, you need to figure out what dumbbells you got.
I'm gonna get me my 5 pound.
Wait, what? You didn't. You just got here. Duncan's been here for 20 minutes. So.
Seriously?
Oh, seriously?
Oh my God.
Who's first one here?
Wow. Yeah, exactly. You're breaking records here.
Did you put yourself in class today?
Yep.
On counter?
I did it for as far as I could go.
Good. No, that's great. That's great. I just didn't want to start it.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it right
Because
now.
you can always do it last second, but if I started it, it takes it right off the list and you can't get yourself in anymore.
Girls not playing.
Huh?
You're not playing pickleball?
I'll leave here a few minutes early to go out there for 11:15, so.
I started it.
Trying to get them to switch the times, but I basically joined to force them, and so I couldn't push it, so they didn't want it. But I'm trying to get a change on the pickleball to what it used to be, which is before my time, so I don't. And that's gonna change, it's middle of April, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the
Are
new,
they, you think they'll start?
it's where you self-rank yourself at a level, and then they've got time set aside for those levels, and then you just show up, and
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to stand around waiting for my turn. I want to play, but we'll see how it goes. There's also some open time where you can just sign up.
You know, I might downplay your ability while others. Hey, I'm really good, and they're not as good.
For me, I always prefer to play the harder players.
Yeah.
Come on, show up. I don't know.
Because they still have the beginning group.
I used to show up once in a while, but I did it the right way and all that, but I go back to the beginning and I know I logged into the class. Well, he's already started it, so no use checking now, but.
My memory today on Facebook was last year, me getting the TV ready for the first online stretch class. I think it
Was
was.
it?
Yeah.
Put it on Facebook.
Yeah. Like, that was a year ago. 20 years. 20 years, a year to remember.
It's just, I mean, but, you know, all of a sudden the days are gone.
I know.
I haven't done anything,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And reading, and it's just watching movies, which is already went here. Binge watching series.
Yeah, right.
And reading.
A couple more of those will be in the red.
Not reading anything that's educational, just
I know.
trash.
We started watching Ross Penguin comic.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's
Hi, Bruce. I like seeing you, but if you don't want to be seen, you can actually just turn your camera off on the screen. That's up to you, but you're welcome to be on screen.
The movies at least have like
full, but 2 people haven't showed. So if you'd like to join, go ahead. You can join and let them know after. So that's all the stuff is done. But you can have my freezer if you guys have freeze. Okay, what size you want? My freezer too. And then you can stand that chair next to Joe or that chair there. One of those, either of those chairs are open.
What are you doing?
Because she only brought up to the 5
Oh,
and Duncan and Barney took
oh,
it.
vampires.
No big deal.
Vampire
big
facial,
deal.
they're calling it.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
we're letting people trickle in. Sorry about that. Let's go and get started. Shoulders down. 50. Your shoulder.
Give a microphone up here.
No.
Oh, it's just so when you pick it up.
This is my awesome new face mask. It works amazing. Breathing is A-OK in it. Left to right, I did the body in it yesterday. It worked awesome.
I found it at Costco.
Reggie, do you want 3s or 2s? You have 3 if you want. Okay. And then that chair right there. Okay. Careful, Barney. You know, he likes his figure 8. I mean, that's it. We'll put it on a racetrack after class. Up and down.
Top of the morning to you, good sir.
Top of the morning to you, good morning.
And to you too. What's the saying? What did you say the saying was?
Rest of the day.
Rest of the day to you.
Good. Hands out, respect back. Arms in, respect down, back and forward.
Unless you're from Southern Israel. Southern Israel, you say, Shalom, y'all.
Good. Let's make fists and wrist circles.
I see they're having a vaccine event at Bonnie Lake High School. Finally, they have something on this coming Saturday. And I was thinking, finally, I mean, it's been forever.
Switch directions.
I thought it was Bonnie Lake, part of your county.
Is it for 50 and over or what?
Whatever the tier, I guess. First doses, I think. It's first responders and.
Still 1A?
Yeah.
Mama.
1B.
Stupid extend.
Because I'm, thinking maybe.
Still at 1A.
Yeah.
They need to be putting teachers up there.
Absolutely.
According to Ancestry, what, 13% higher.
According to Ancestry, I'm 30% Jewish.
Ah, nozzle time.
Pinch those shoulders back. Well, Hetty didn't stop Sunday. She was named Female Athlete of the Week and Conference Athlete of the Week.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. Ashley went crazy on Sunday. The double header, she had 2 home runs and 2 doubles. Varsity sticker on his beaming. 2 people from the same household were allowed to attend for every player.
I assume you social distance.
I pretty much just walked around hugging and licking everybody. I will. Arm up, roll that shoulder over. You have to understand, like, Pepsi. I don't like sport parents at all. So I don't,
I understand.
even without COVID, I don't usually stay near sport parents. They bother me a lot. They ruin the kids' games, to be honest. Other arm, up and over.
Well, some of them do, some of them don't.
It only takes one Pepsi. It's like that one person in class, you know? There's always that one person in class. Big arm circles.
I hope you're not looking at me.
I think every one of you would. What? No, sorry, Duncan, you missed it. FC was there for the cooking demo too.
Oh, how was that?
Yeah. It was really good. It was amazing.
Switch direction.
I even wore his little chef jacket. Whoop, you got a jacket, a shirt, uniform,
Chef coat.
chef coat.
Good. Arms out, thumbs down. Small circles. Pinch it into the back of those shoulder blades as you do it.
It's really nice to see men participate. And they do in a lot of the, all the cooking. The men around, will participate. It's really
Switch
good.
direction. I don't really care who cooks Pepsi. I don't think of it as boy-girl Pepsi. I just
I
like
know,
people who
I know,
cook.
I
Doesn't
just-
matter.
I just,
Good. Arms down.
it's just nice.
Shoulders over hips. Carol's husband came. That was nice. That was Carol's husband front and center, if you didn't know.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He what? What did you say?
He was front and center of the group.
I had no idea.
Good. Hands on hips. Hip circles.
He has a recipe for the firehouse.
My tushy's sore today, Carol. Switch direction. My butt's sore from yesterday's class.
Which exercises?
Oh, all those hopping lunges and squats. Bonnie, I didn't know hip circles were so hard to work for you. You're like 101 right now on your heart rate, yeah.
Oh, it's vaguely reminiscent.
Foot up, leg straight, out in front. We're going to push those hips back behind us. Bring those hips back forward and alternate to the other leg. Just repeat that back and forth. And I have successfully switched over. I am now a Verizon customer with a Verizon phone.
How many lines did you get?
7.
Did they give you like a discount or?
You do get deals the more you get, but it's like, oh, you get to 5. When you pass 5, it doesn't matter, unless you're doing like a business. But business, you don't get a deal, a real big deal until you're at least 12, so I'm kind of in that, forget about it. All right, guys, let's start moving those feet. How's everybody's bingo cards coming?
What would you consider the power breakfast?
Oh, I would think like a healthy breakfast that was well balanced. So, I mean, stay away from sausage and bacon and that kind of stuff, but definitely eggs, fresh fruit, oatmeal. Stay away from high fat, just right something that gives you better energy. Pump your day out. But that could all be like definition too of what you're dieting on. Like Barney would eat that kind of power breakfast. Barney would just eat a pound of bacon and call it good for his one meal a day.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
I did the 64 ounces of water on Monday. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be.
It's hard to cross.
That 50
Duncan, if I got you one of those cool little kitty pens and I just put it in, would you stay inside of it? Duncan's my wanderer. He purposely, Barney and Hepsi purposely run last. Duncan just wanders through the camera.
There you go, he's staying put.
He's staying put. That was cute. Okay, guys. 1, 2, 3, reach. 1, 2, 3, reach. So, for those of you that never got to experience this class before quarantine, this is what I call a ring class. Normally, we'd have a ring of chairs in the middle of the room, and we'd be working within that. So there really wasn't wandering abilities. But Duncan never came to that class. He came to my beginning class all the time, so wandering was okay. But I always wanted him to sing that. We never would. You got a good singing voice. And march it out again.
I'm trying to finish the current series I'm working on before I do a no tech day. So,
Yeah, that's actually a no joke if you think about it today. Like, depends how serious you want to take no tech too. Like, you not drive your car. I mean, that's technology.
next Monday, the no classes right now, then I'll finish the series.
You're an Orthodox Jew, you're not supposed to do anything on that. Turn on the radio.
Side, side, reach down low, tender garment, pick that weed, side, side, reach down low. So as of April 1st, this tent is going to be gone.
Oh, wow. And what? Then they're in yours?
Yeah. It's not what that means. That just means it's tent. That just means if it rains real bad, we may have to squeeze again or do whatever. But back to center, march it out.
Is it still 7 people after that, or what?
The tent only has to do with us being done with our rental. Shay's coming in to do something like picture-wise, everything. So the tent's going to be gone, and the lodge going to be back. So it has nothing to do with COVID. How many people? It just has to do with the tent being gone. 7 until the Jason approves the larger class restriction. But you guys also have to understand, you're probably all going to want to be vaccinated, making sure, or everybody's going to complain about being too close.
Yeah.
We can fit more people in a tighter ring style class again, but if people don't want to be there because they're close, then that's not going to help us to open up the class. I think. So make sure all your neighbors go get their vaccines. All right, from here, let's drive. Knee, knee. Pump the hands up. So football ends Saturday. The spring sports start Monday. Track, baseball, all that starts on Monday.
What sport was the boys?
Track and baseball. King, shot put, and Keegan baseball.
Oh.
Good guys, let's go ahead and get our chairs ready. You're going to be behind your chair to start. Good. Space those feet out. We're going to do a double move here. We're going to drop down in our warm-up squat. As you come up, step one foot out and sit out over that leg you stepped out on. Push yourself back to center. Step out to the other side. Back into that hip still. Back to chair width and the squat. So make sure when you step out, you're still back in the hip and you're sitting back, pushing into that glute to fire yourself back onto the other side. Down. And it's little man's birthday on Friday too. 15. Yeah. 2 more times through the series. Out and out. Last one through. And out. Good. From here, keep that chair close by if you need it for balance. But we're going to sit back and those hips reach to the ground. Throw those hands up in the air, overhead. Push back. Reach up. Oh, we got our stimulus check today.
We didn't know.
Ours was pretty huge.
Yeah, you have kids.
They even gave us money for Ashland.
Well, yeah.
Well, they didn't give us money for Ashland the last two.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a new boss. But I mean, it was
A lot.
big. It was more than the last two combined. I might be able to buy new ends for my toothbrushes. Getting close to my anniversary. That's
I
it.
don't regret you.
Getting close. That's it.
You're-
Getting close. That's it. Good. Bring those hands to the back of the chair. Step out into that plank position. Make sure those shoulders are down and back when you hold that plank. And then we're going to take the knee and we're going to bring it inside to the opposite elbow. So wing it out and push it back and switch sides. In, out, back. It's been really good because I've only been able to feed my boys twice a day, and I feed them 3 times a day. You know what I made for dinner Sunday night after Shepherd's Fine class?
Don't tell me.
Tell it, say it out loud,
I don't want to.
because it's true.
I won't say it.
Chicken and waffles.
Didn't you put the separate side? Didn't you take?
No, I gave it to the employees.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they got to eat it when shift was over. Hi, Vaughn. Good. Walk those feet back in. We're going to sit back down through that. Squat. Step out. Over the single leg. Other side. Back. It was so good, MC.
I'm so happy you enjoyed it. That is so good.
I'm not the only one that enjoyed it.
I'm glad your family
Oh,
enjoyed it.
yeah. Sweet so much, Betsy.
How did you marinate your chicken?
No. Just sliced up some chicken breast thin. We breaded it into seasoned panko. We baked. So no fried.
Oh,
Did nice little baked chicken strips over our waffles.
What do you put on the waffle other than chicken? You make a curry?
You eat your waffle like you would normally eat your waffle. So if you get really good fried chicken, like if you go to a chicken and waffle place, they'll put the chicken on top of your waffle, and then they'll put like either like a honey butter or butter and maple syrup and drizzle it over everything. And if that chicken's real seasoned, nice and like peppery, yummy, yummy. Then you get all that with the sweet. You get the sweet savory going, and then you have your beautiful soft waffle line.
Oh,
So good.
oh,
Step away.
that even makes it worse.
It's kind of like the tone of your voice right now. It's equally as worse. Thanks, Nancy.
Oh, wow.
I think it sounds yummy.
It is yummy.
I can't imagine circles.
Okay, first and foremost, do you like sweet and spicy in any form? In any food you've ever eaten?
Maybe four.
Okay, so you've had some form of sweet and spicy.
Not like pure syrup or honey.
Okay, do I need to talk about the cake you had me make? Should we really talk about that, Miss artery clogging heart attack cake person? Hmm?
That's okay.
How many pounds of caramel did your cake have on it?
I like sweet.
Set blank?
Not the problem. It's fried chicken.
Good. We're gonna stay with those inward knees, in, out, and he's got a new ring.
Got a phone call.
He got a new phone, so now he has a new ring. Lynn likes it better than his old ring.
Let's try to get up and dance.
The old ring was, wasn't it South American?
Yes.
That was like real.
May I ask the purpose of this?
No, it's core, but you're not doing it right. You have to be in plank. You have to be in plank, Pepsi. So I have to have my weight on my knee. When I bring my knee forward, all of a sudden all that goes into my midsection. If you sit back like this and you don't have any weight on your hands and you're doing this, you have to feel your hip flexor just from picking your leg up.
Okay, so it's
But I have to be on my plank.
actual from the
And as soon as I take my foot off, my plank goes, oh, that's tighter now, because I have to balance myself from twisting. So you have to keep body weight forward and not back on your feet. Okay? Squat! Step out. Step out. Ooh, I can say it because we're not national. We booked a trip to go see Ashley next month and watch her play.
Oh, great.
And I also get to see one of the residents that used to live here who moved to St. Paul, Minnesota. So we're going to have breakfast with her as well.
Boys calling too?
You. Don't be too busy. We got support. Ash will be home by then. I bought her home ticket on Monday as well. She's coming home May 25th. Last time, through, out, and out. Step away, hips back, fingers towards your toes, hips up, hands towards the ceiling. Okay, you warming up? Good Carol.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm shutting that one off. Push in and turn up. Just like that. 5 more. Okay. Plank on your chair. So one easy way to you take that knee in, out, and back. You feel different?
Yeah. The problem is my chair was too much. That plank too much.
Just try to make sure you're pushing weight down and not. Does that make sense? If I push out, it moves. If I push down, it doesn't want to move. The other thing you can do, because it's a high back chair, seriously, is do it from here and go here, and then you know that you can keep your weight down. These are really tall chairs, so
Yeah.
it's hard to get the weight taller. We have to give these people who transition extra reps now, right? So you can feel it.
That's right. And you stretch my body like 2 inches or something.
Again, actually. Probably won't like it, but again. All right, guys. Let's come around to the front of that chair. Grab whatever hand reach you have. Okay, we're going to sit towards the front end of our chair so we can make sure our feet are nice and flat. Holding those dumbbells in the hand. I want you to start them up by the shoulders. And we're going to stand and press overhead. Bring them down and sit down. Well, Bruce, I know you're there and you can hear me, even though you're muted. Did you win the poker game? Bruce had poker last night.
Well, they're starting that poker club, or is it?
No, this was a group of vaccinated poker players. They were all vaccinated, so they had a poker game. St. Patrick's Day themed poker game. So, since everybody took the big dumbbells from me, I'm going to have to do extras, guys, just so I get my workout, all right? Keep going. So my arms get tired. I offered. I tried to get these away. No, nobody wanted them.
I was wondering why you had 3 pounds.
We just didn't think about what we carried out. We only carried out 2 5s, and these boys took them. So I was spacing. I actually grabbed an 8 pounder for some reason in my hand, and then I was like,
That would be yours.
I don't think I would like that at all. Okay, guys, just swing an arm over our leg, bring ourselves forward over that leg, and we're going to swing both dumbbells up, over, and bring them around to lean down the other side of the leg. Up and over. These are usually really hard, but with these smaller dumbbells, they're pretty easy, so we'll do it on again. How those slides feel good. Make sure you're still leaning slightly forward to the side and you're not just collapsing over. We want to get into the front of the tummy as we come through. What is that, 2?
I don't know.
Well, then your best counter.
She's actually tired now. No stops from Lynn.
22.
We're going to come back over, up, and bring those down. Good job. All right. From here, curl, punch, in and down. Bicep curl, core punch, in and down. You saw the Cricket Jackson poster, right? Anybody else? Anybody else here long enough? I don't think you guys have moved here yet. Barney, had you seen him? My friends from Ireland that performed here, it wasn't on St. Patrick's Day, it was in October actually.
Yeah.
2 years in a row.
Are they coming back?
Well, of course, they'll always come back, not necessarily here, but when it's restricted, but they're actually live in just a few minutes, doing a concert for everybody online.
Can we
The
tune in?
Crooked Jacks. They're awesome. Port Leash.
Yeah, they're
3 more.
Like Portland and Irish.
North Port Leash and County Leash. Good. All right, bring those back up to the shoulders. We're going to stand again with that overhead press. But the other part of what I've been talking about.
oh, fine.
Yeah. Already talked some over the weekend on video. They're pretty young, but they're ridiculously talented. 3-piece. When these guys saw them play, they saw them with their old ballroom player, Keith. Like, he's along with them. And they picked up a gentleman named Matt who plays the cajon. And they have guitar and banjo.
What does he play?
Cajon?
What is that?
That's the box drum, that square box drum you sit on. Looks like a wooden plywood box, but it's acoustic with a snare line inside, so it gives you a rattle tap. Good, let's bring those down. Reach over. I used to call them cajons until Matt told me that's not the proper pronunciation, is cajon. Okay, because it's C-A-J-O-N.
Well, that sounds logical.
But they do a nice blend of traditional folk art with like Johnny Cash and Bob Marley and John Denver. They do stuff that everybody recognizes as well.
Did you go to school or an internship or something in Ireland that you have friends there or what?
It's almost 8 years now. I've been over there almost every year for 8 years. I met another band here and befriended them. And one of the guys who lives here in the States has now he's 7, I think, but he was turning 1 and having his christening. And after only knowing him for 60 days, he invited Lori and I to Ireland for the christening. And then you don't know when you're sure. He's like, oh yeah, I don't know that. And he's like, no, right. That was the first, and then I just kept going back. Curl, punch, in, down.
Yes, I mean, I can see that.
Very first trip, we flew directly into Cork, and not Dublin. And we landed at night, and got taken by taxi. So the next morning, we know nothing, and we're trying to figure it out. We walked down into town, and we went to the internet cafe and got a hold of our friend, and he said to meet him at the Oliver Plunkett. I was like, where's the Oliver Plunkett? It's on Oliver Plunkett Street. I was like, okay, but where's the Oliver Plunkett Street? We get off the internet, and I went to a guy, and I said, I'm sorry, do you know where the Oliver Plunkett? Oh, sure you know you. Come here now. I'll take the bus down the street. Now, come on, McShane, I'm going to walk you. And he walks us like 2 blocks, and he's like, Kevin O'Reilly, Kevin, come here. So this lovely couple is trying to get to the Oliver Plunkett. I got to get back to the shop. Could you finish the way for me? And Kevin takes us the rest of the way. That's Ireland. That's Ireland. Last one. Back to the shoulders. Stand and press.
You know why Ireland is the richest country in the world?
Oh, we've heard this one. Let's see.
Yeah, because its capital is always Dublin.
If these jokes actually bother Hepsi as much as she tries to do the facial expressions, I'm going to ask you to continue them. I think secretly she enjoys the puns. I know, they're awesome. I like the patio furniture one, the best of the Irish jokes.
Irish stays out all night and never comes home drunk. would be Patty on furniture.
Right? That's awesome.
That's a good one.
Three more. Good. All right, last one to our side. Up. Swing those over the head to the opposite side.
I went to Ireland maybe 3 summers ago now with my sister and her daughter. And we were barely, not even outside of Dublin, and the clutch on the car went out. Right in the middle of an intersection. So somebody came and helped us at least push it out of the intersection.
Was that because you were heavy clutching it on the other side of the
It
car?
it was a loser car, but we just, my sister just didn't know what the problem was. She's like, I can't get out of the third. Anyway, so yeah, that was a drag.
It took me 60 minutes the first time I had a car. And then I love driving it now. It took me 60 minutes to get over all the weirdness. Then I had it, and now I actually love driving it.
And it's just all the big tour buses when you're driving out like that ring of Kerry and the roads are so narrow.
The tour buses don't scare me as much as their big, massive, flat-nosed semis.
Yeah.
Especially at night, and they have those weird LED lights on them.
We
They're
didn't drive
massive.
You're driving on the right side of the road, you don't mind the way they drive.
Nope. And you know what it is great is their whole country's full of roundabouts.
Yeah, I did.
And they know how to signal and drive properly in roundabouts, and it drives you nuts in your own neighborhood. And nobody here knows how to drive a roundabout. Just a girl punch.
We lived in Hong Kong for 4 years. Anyway, over there, and I came back there, and my mother-in-law and father was new, and they lived in Florida. And I forgot where I was.
Oh,
I ended up on the right side of the road. And thankfully, there was nothing coming. I was really going 580. Oh,
I'm really good when you can actually follow traffic, right?
Right,
You just
yeah.
do whatever he's doing. So yeah, when you're kind of by yourself and forced to make that decision, and you're not thinking, you can go, whoops, that one.
Or even bicycle street.
Oh yeah.
I hit my bicycle, my friend and I, and it was totally our fault. I looked the wrong way.
Yeah.
We looked left, right, left. All he said was, ladies, ladies. You know?
Isn't it great though? In Ireland, they have the signs on the road to tell you which way to look.
Yeah.
It actually tells you to look because they know there's so many tourists that don't know which direction to look. So it's like, look right. And you're like, oh, okay. That's pretty neat.
There was a book about Second World War called I Looked Right. It's about this person that went was a spy, British spy in Europe.
Oh, I thought I knew.
Yeah, and then they looked.
He knew he was a spy because he didn't know the right way. We're going to be over our legs here, chest down, and we're actually going to swing ourselves up and bring those dumbbells straight up overhead with us. Once you get that down, let's go ahead and bring them back behind into our triceps and forward. So you know how we have the voice. Well, the voice is in lots of countries. Same production, but different judges. My very first trip to Ireland, we met Mr. Martin McInerney, who is a brilliant guitar solo singer, and he happened to have turned the chair on the voice. And we knew this because he told us, but it hadn't been aired yet, because they get through like the first 2 rounds of actual teams before anything's aired on TV. And so I told him if he made it to a certain point, I'd fly back to see him, and he did. And so I think it was only 5 months after our first trip to Ireland. I was really back in Ireland to go check that out. So that one I was by myself. My wife wasn't having another round at that point in time. Good, let's flap our wings. Lateral raises out and away.
Do you like Celtic Thunder? The band, the singers? Don't know.
Oh, no, I just was trying to figure if I should politically answer that or. I'm not a big fan of touristy sensations. They are very talented human beings. It's not my kind of show. Like, I like that music in a small pub with a peat lit fire, you know, and people that just showed up after a long day of work and the bartender gives them a pint and they just start going to town. That's when I like to hear that music. That's when it sounds the best to me. Let's lie back in our chair and we're going to do twofold. We're going to knee tuck up, down, crunch, forward. If it's double as tough, you can go single, single, crunch. Like I said, double, crunch. Now try not to swing your legs down and sit yourself back up. You can start to come up if you slowly lower your legs and feel that core tighten up to bring you back up. That's a definite doer. Or you can step them down completely and then separate that crunch. Just try not to do the momentum swing. Carol, have a great pickleball game. Absolutely. Terrific Tabata Thursday with Todd.
God, it's already Thursday.
Well, you know what's sad is St. Patrick's Day is my second favorite holiday. All my holidays are my second favorite because I don't want to pick it first. But I'm doing a happy hour call with my travel buddies.
Nice.
St. Patrick's Day, yeah.
God,
But I never ever drink alcohol the night before I work out. So, since I have to buy a Thursday, everybody on the call is going to be having libations, and I'll be like, hey.
my daughter's birthday is tomorrow.
Hey.
That's what I'm focused on.
Good. All right, guys, back to the top. Leaning forward. Sit. Swing up. Drop back in those triceps. Bring.
One of the worst snowstorms we were ever in Michigan. For sure, I'm saying, and my brother and his wife and two kids were in from Ohio. That was really quite a snowstorm. It was a bliss factor.
This is going to St. Patrick's Day in Cherokee.
Oh, that's right. He talked about that.
He was hoping that it's David Robinson.
Did they, you know how I got out of it? Thank God for Jerry. Both Ron and I were summoned, and all you have to do is tell them you're senior citizen.
Flop your wings up the
I
side.
got your birthday. He said, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to go, it's going to be hard for me to get there, and I'm a senior citizen.
He wore his hearing aids, so maybe they did.
Jerry told me he can cut out of it. Thankfully, he sent me the letter.
So my second time in Ireland was over St. Patrick's Day. I was there, and it's a massive holiday there for different reasons. It's not a drinking holiday; it's a celebration, right? Let's go back. Knee tuck, crunch up. So people who work, they actually get that day off. It's a holiday for them to have off. Well, so all the lads I knew, well, that means the night before is the night you can do something. Because they can sleep it off. So I managed to make it down on St. Patrick's Day at about 5 p.m. That's how long it took me to function. They were sweeping all the shamrock off the ground. I'd missed the entire massive parade in Clark. And I met my friend Justy at a place for full Irish to get a little semblance of life back in my head. And that was my St. Patrick's Day. A celebration there.
It surprised me with the food though. Everything comes with a side of potatoes. Even if you had roast beef and mashed potatoes, there's still extra potatoes.
Well, I like that no matter what cuisine you go to, you can always get chips. You go to an Asian restaurant and they'll get their dish with chips. You know, and everything has chips. All right, guys, last one. Down. Swing triceps.
And the Irish bacon was it's like, yeah.
You like it? I do not like rashers.
I
They're
was,
okay if you ask them to cook it like American bacon.
but I was shopping things, it was so different.
It's so different. All the United Kingdom's rashers are
Yeah.
cut different and they're cooked soft instead of crispy, so that all that fat is
Yeah.
chewy.
What did you tell them about corned beef and Canada? Was Canada shocked?
Corned beef is not Irish.
Really?
Really? When the immigrants came over and landed in New York and they were poor and trying to get by, they were over to buy their meat from the Jewish delis and they were able to get corned beef. And that's what they used, and they cooked it with their staple foods, potatoes and cabbage and stuff like that. And it was invented here in the States. If you go to Ireland, you can go to 99.9% of the pubs and you will never see corned beef and cabbage on the menu. It's not there. It's not a thing. Fuck those wings. Plenty of Guinness and Irish stew, lots of lamb, shepherd's pie, pasties, all those other things. But don't ask for Irish coffee. Don't ask for corned beef and cabbage.
What is San Francisco?
Right? And fight over which of the two actually created it first. There's two restaurants like 50 feet apart proclaiming they were the first. Creating Irish coffee, inventing an Irish coffee. They didn't make the spot. They're still our safety. Good. Knee tuck. Crunch up. That's like anything they label that stuff on. Like an Irish car bomb is not something created in Ireland. That's a shot created by us American booze drinkers. We're the first people to put a clover leaf on the foam of a Guinness, not Guinness.
I think a lot of immigrant people like the Chinese and the Italians and so forth, there's a lot of things that you think of as their food and it's not necessarily.
You want to know what's Chinese food? Look at the family who doesn't order anything off the menu at the restaurant and what they get to eat. And you're like, oh, that's the real Chinese food. Not our Americanized menu.
Well, you have so many different kinds of Chinese food. I like Cantonese food because it's not sweet.
Well, no, Cantonese and Szechuan, all that's great, but the fact is that they still don't really make traditional Cantonese and Szechuan dishes here.
They do give some. It's pretty.
Go ahead and drop those dumbbells down. Let's get a quick stretching. Let's cross that ankle over knee. Sit up nice and tall. Pull your chest through. Feel the love of yesterday.
But for whatever reason, chefs in the United States think Americans want sweet in a lot of food. And
Do you actually think chefs think that, or do you think
well,
people at the
that's
table
what
think
I say.
that?
That's what I
That's
think.
their patrons for.
That's what their patrons want. That's what a lot of them say. And so I think to myself, no, they don't. A lot of people don't want.
Turn to face that knee, pull that knee up into the chest. But they do. You don't, I don't, they do.
Mexican food is like that. I mean, there's all kinds of Mexican food that different places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, 90% of your typical Mexican restaurant menu is also not Mexican.
Yeah.
They don't make burritos.
Let's go Tex-Mex.
Good, release that, legs to sides. Oh.
Dino could get away with less sugar on some of the things he likes too. I haven't put that in an email.
Did you hear that live, guys, on MTL? You go back and watch this. That is Pepsi David letting you know. So I will get you her address.
He already has it. They have it already.
Pull that knee up.
Number. That reminds me, is Brittany still here?
No. No, long.
Really?
Yeah.
Not since the first 2 days of December. If you want to see Brittany, go to the Gravity Coffee Stand in Buckley.
I see, I haven't been up there, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that's what
Yeah, yeah.
she's a Gravity Coffee.
Tell you about that new book I'm reading about anti-gravity.
Yeah, put it down.
If you guys want to see something super cute and amazing, you know Dame Judi Dench?
Yeah.
She does a whole TikTok with her grandson where she tells her jokes and he can't get them by her. She knows like every punchline. Then she does all these TikTok dances with them. She's amazing, hilarious, and I couldn't stop smiling watching her do her thing yesterday. First time I ran across it, and it was awesome. All right, guys, I hope that loosened up the hip. I hope you had a great workout. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Look at you guys all got into green. Good job, Mr. St. Patrick's Day. I appreciate you and Gentle Fitness. Until the next class. Bruce, you're awesome. I miss you. See you guys. Bye-bye.